Thank you, Mr. Chair. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. I only have 5 minutes. May I request the DOTR to submit to this committee before the plenary the status of their right-of-way funds for 2024 and the status of the fuel subsidy to transport sector affected by rising fuel prices. Mr. Secretary, 2023 fund pa lang yung ini-implement na subsidy. May I know the reason why? So kindly give me the reason in your report. Bakit po 2023 yung ini-implement natin samantalang humihingi po kayo uli ng 2.5 billion? And I would like to ask the status also of the Fund for Public Utility Vehicle Modernization Program. Where are we? Have we spent 1.6 billion to reach that situation? And may I know the reason why DOTR has always the biggest unused appropriations? Sa binabasa ko po ng mga budget ng mga agencies, DOTR has the biggest unused appropriations, year in and year out. Now, I would like to belabor the point of the Honorable Dasa regarding tollways. May I know, sino po ba ang boss natin? Yung bang the people we serve or yung mga operators ng tollways? May I ask?
Secretary.
Your Honor, of course, we serve the people, not the operators.
But the way I look at it, you're penalizing the people. You know why, Mr. Secretary? Kasi pinipinalize ninyo yung tao na maski may RFID siya, hindi tataas yung boom. Pinipinalize nyo yung tao na pag dumaan doon, kulang ang kanyang load. May I know why this is so? The next question is, ginawa nyo po ba, are you not supposed to consult the public when you impose a penalty on them? Did we do that?
We'll pass the question to E.D. Carillo, please.
TRB.
Mr. Chair, yun pong sa public consultation, yun pong ating draft po ng JMC, in-upload po yan sa website ng TRB at saka po ipinublish po sa Facebook at nakareceive po kami ng maraming comments sa ating mga stakeholders, including yung mga concerned motorists, pati po yung ibang mga stakeholders po. So, as to the issue po nung pagka po ang isang motorista ay dumaan tapos ipe-penalize natin siya kahit may load siya tapos hindi naman pala totoo kundi may load. Actually, meron pong proseso yan. Pag ginuli ka, tapos hindi naman pala totoong wala insufficient load ka, meron pong due process po yan. Tapos,
I know.
Apo.
Let me stop you there. I just went up to Baguio to perform my duties as member of the Quad Committee. 2 weeks ago, kayo ang naglagay ng RFID sa aking sasakyan, pero pagdaan doon, hindi naman binabasa. Now, my question is, why should I be penalized for an inefficient system? Could please answer that? Why should I be penalized for an inefficient system which cannot even read the RFID that you put into my car?
Marami po kasing dahilan bakit hindi po.
Tinatanong kita, pakisagot lang po yun.
Dapat hindi po kayo i-penalize.
Dapat nga, but
Opo.
your circular says we will be penalized.
Kaya nga po sinasabi ko sa inyo, kung may problema po yung system ng toll operator, hindi po kayo mape-penalize, ang operator po ang mape-penalize.
How do you penalize the operator for the past years?
Yun nga po ang...
And if so, please provide me a report on that.
Yun po ang... Kaya nga po, yung sa sulat ko po sa inyo, nilagay po
Before you
namin...
continue, please address the chair when to give the answer.
Apo, Mr. Chair, with the permission of the Chair po. Yun pong MPSS natin, yung Minimum Performance Standards and Specifications. Kaya po namin nire-revise siya ngayon kasi hindi na nga po siya akma doon sa ating sistema sa ground. Tapos po kung babasahin nyo, nagkataon pong deficiency siya kung paano po i-implement po, i-operationalize yung pagpe-penalize. That's why we are revising it po ngayon at for approval na rin po ng board yung ating revised MPSS po.
You are revitalizing it, pero i-implement nyo na sa October 1. Correct?
Yun pong
Correct?
JMC po i-implement po supposedly.
Yes.
Opo.
Why should you implement that when you're not even 100% compliant with your interoperability?
Yun
May,
naman,
no?
opo, yung interoperability naman po natin, magkaiba pong program po iyon.
Alam mo, ano po yung pangalan po ninyo?
At Alvin Carullo po.
Yes. The way I look at it, you are protecting the concessionaires, not your bosses.
Hindi
Would you
naman-
please give me a report of how much float would the concessionaires have? Because you know the number of vehicles passing your tollways every day and every month. Pwede ba?
Sige po, we will do po.
Thank you. The other issue is, insofar as LTFRB, I have mentioned it already, 2023 pa lang yung in-implement nila. Maybe LTFRB should find a system para mas mabilis po yung pagtulong. Ang nakalagay dito fuel subsidy, tulong. Pero 2023 pa rin yung pundo na ginagamit nyo na pantulong. I think that is unacceptable. Mabuti pa, scratch na lang natin to, bigyan natin sa iba.
LTFRB?
Chair, if I may.
Okay, Yusek Ortega.
Being part po sa road sector, I get what Kong Akop is saying. Talagang when you say fuel subsidy, dapat po kung kailan dararapat. No? So it's really on the part of road and then LTFRB, kami po yung part of the concern and other agency, kaya medyo mabagal po. But with Secretary Bautista here, we really will assure that we will do everything na hindi na po mangyari yung pagdidelay, especially this is for our drivers and operators. Salamat po, Kong.